Welcome in, YouTube. It'd be pretty funny. It will be really funny. I don't know. It's like the realist in me, like the realistic person, is like, there's no way there's another episode. It was a good ending for what it was. I mean, I guess that's controversial. I get that people didn't like it. I didn't hate it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was fine. But there's just so much. It's just like, there's got to be more. It's got to be a real ending, right? Here's the thing, is like, if it's real, then it's incredible. Like, I think that it's possibly an incredible story and like history and really cool and something that's never been done before. If it's not real, then they fucked up in the writing in so many ways. With all of the like holes that people have found and think that it means something. Which would be crazy because they didn't have all of these holes and issues in any of the other episodes or seasons. Arguably, I suppose. Yeah, same. Same. But anyways, we'll be here at least for the next 25 minutes. And if we have to end the run because there's a new episode, then so be it. Otherwise, like I said, we'll be here. Hanging out, playing some Dark Souls, chatting, listening to music. Yeah, it really does seem so unlikely, and that's what I keep telling myself, but then I'm just like, there's so much crap that there's no way that there's that many like holes that are just also coincidences and like literally secret messages and just all kinds of shit, right? There's no way that all of that exists And that there's nothing to come from that. There's just no way. And so that's what keeps taking me back to, no, there's definitely something. It's just like I'm constantly back and forth. I actually saw a post that's like, they're making us feel like Joyce from season 1. We're just losing our fucking mind right now. Which is very funny and very true. You know, I know that 3 points into faith is kind of a waste of 3 points with the build we're going. But also, I don't know. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. There may be a point in time in this run where I just get the Astora's sword again and put some points into faith. And, it's not going to change too much. We're just going to have 3 wasted points in faith, which is the point of not going faith right now, is that we're putting the points into stats we're going to use throughout the whole game. But by the time I need those other stats, I'll have plenty of souls to get them. It's not really setting me back at all. So, I don't know. But it makes the gargoyles fight easier. I seem to be struggling with the gargoyles and the battle axe. It's not like the fight's hard, but for some reason with the attack animation of the battle axe, I'm like missing the tail cut off, which is then making me like hit the boss, and not getting the tail cut off means I don't kill the boss fast enough. Means I fight 2 gargoyles. Or skill issue, and I just need to get better. Even if I have an issue with the tail cut off, I should still be able to just kill the boss, but I don't know. We'll see. There may be a time, though, when I transition the beginning part of my strat for that. Chunk! We love chunks.
Well. Don't get you.
That missed. Crazy. Panicking for the next 17 minutes. True. True. I don't know if you heard me, Lupo, but I saw a comment somewhere that that said they're making us all feel like Joyce from season 1. Just losing our fucking minds, not knowing what Vecna's done with our precious with our boy. Bro, see? I can't beat these fucking guys, dude. I can't hit the tail. All right, we're gonna restart. I'm gonna do the old strat. I don't know what to do. I cannot hit the tail on these guys for some reason. It's so crazy. I don't get it. I've lost so many runs to gargoyles recently, which is like not a thing that should be happening. I'm not even like actually triggered or mad about it. I just can't hit the tail with this fucking weapon for some reason. It's like I'm in a spot that should clearly hit the tail and it whiffs. And then the boss jumps. What's up, Yaba? How are you? Like, even that fight, I thought even when I missed the tail, I was like, I have this under control. I can hit them twice and stun them. Like, I was fine. But then, because I didn't cut off the tail, they're jumping, and it's just... Ugh. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. And I get hit by this fucking guy, dude. Bro, I just suck at this game, dude. What's up, Memphis? How are you? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Doing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired from getting up and working this week. But we're here, we're vibing. We are patiently and anxiously waiting for the next 12 minutes to see if we will indeed get another Stranger Things episode. Or if not. I don't know if you're like in the know about all this stuff that's going on about Stranger Things that people have been saying, finding and stuff. It's kind of crazy. You haven't watched any of season 5 yet? Well, we certainly will not spoil anything. But I will say there's a theory that the way things ended was like not a real ending. Even though it was, I'm not going to say anything about the ending. I will absolutely not spoil anything for you, but like they're saying this, right? And that there's going to be another episode, but there's like stuff to back it up. Like there's some crazy coincidences and just things that people have found in the episode, posted by Netflix, said by the Duffer Brothers, like posted by the Stranger Things accounts, like all this stuff, and it all links up, and like they're saying that this is what it means. It's been fun to like watch, to like read on all this stuff. No idea if it's true though. We'll see. We got 11 that we don't even know if like today or the time is the is true or not, but the speculation is in 11 minutes there may be another episode. But either way, You should definitely watch it soon. I'd love to chat with you about it and all these like theories, even though you're gonna be behind on those theories, but it'll still be fun to like talk to you about all this stuff people found. It's like, it's crazy the stuff they found, you know? Oh, I wanted to tell you the other night I did a night rain run and I felt like playing Iron Eye, and we did Dreadlord, which was the only boss I still had to beat. And what's up, Dev? Welcome in. I played Iron Eye and my entire kit, all of my weapons, everything had either plus ranged weapon damage or reduced drop off. And I was hitting like a truck with that bow and arrow, dude. I was hitting for 300-400 on regular enemies. It was crazy. And we beat it. I beat the boss. Of course, the team was also really good. That's one of those bosses I feel like if your team is unable to stay up during the fight, if you have to get rezzing constantly, you just can't beat that boss. He goes crazy. And I'm not saying that like you can't die, but like, I mean, I died, right? And both the teammates died, but we all only died once, and we weren't taking a lot of crazy hits, and we all had health, like heals. And they were doing really good damage. Like, it was just a really solid team. And then we got the boss, and it was great. Been farming Deep of Night. For some reason, I've been, like, nervous to do it. I want to do Deep of Night. But I'm just so nervous about... I don't even know... Maybe nervous isn't the right word, but I just get so many bad teammates when I queue up normally that like that just sounds so much worse in Deep at Night. Like, it's so much harder, and then teammates just, it's literally wasting time. But I think, I still haven't played Scholar, but I think I'm off the Undertaker boat, you know, the bandwagon. I think I'm fully locked in on either Raider or Iron Eye. And I'll play Undertaker if, like, one of those two options isn't feeling like the right option for that game. Because I do think that she's fun, and her ult is really good. Red Bell-bearing Hunter at level 4? Yeah. Like, that dude, I'm pretty sure a red BBH you just skip unless you're like level 12 or 13 or something insane. Played like Faith Strength. I would like to maybe play some more Guardian and get decent with him. I think that he sounds like fun, but I've just never really put any time into him. Oh, that hits. Okay. That's the first time he's ever actually swung there. Oh boy. We're having a night. For sure. What up? Dark Souls streaming. What you doing? What's the new Guardian relic though? What? I'm curious. I missed 2 bombs again. Oh my gosh. Reduces vigor by a small amount and increases faith and mind. And the faith scales as you level. Interesting. Do you want reduced vigor on him though? I feel like, I don't know if I've seen that relic or not, but I feel like that would make me unsure about that relic. But like what you're saying sounds cool. I feel like though if I had seen that relic without like us talking about it, that I would have been like, I just wouldn't have even thought about it. I see. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to, I don't know if I have it or not. I'll have to check. But I'll have to give that a try. It would have to be with the right team though, right? Like I would want, I don't know who, it doesn't really matter who, but like, I guess like not a scholar though, right? I don't feel like a scholar does a whole lot of damage, so if I'm playing Guardian, I definitely want like 2 characters that are going to dish out some damage. Which could really be anyone except Scholar, I think. I've not really ever seen a Scholar do crazy damage. I mean, their ult is insane. I've seen some Scholars use their ult in a big group and just destroy everything. And it was so cool. I guess I just need to roll if the Black Knight does anything. Like most of the time he just doesn't react and he'll start moving, but he doesn't do anything and it's fine. But if he does anything, I should just roll to be safe. Which is like, no shit, dummy. But I guess I just wasn't thinking about him because every time I've run past him, he hasn't moved. That's the first time he's done any kind of attack there. So that's, I used to bait him and then run past him after he like aggroed and then started leashing back to his spot. But I started just doing this faster way where you just run by him because he just doesn't do anything. He doesn't care. Except for last run. It's first time. And like I know that I should be ready to roll if he does something, but I guess I just wasn't focused in on him there, assuming he just wasn't gonna do anything again. It's 7 though. I gotta check something. One moment. This is currently Netflix. Oh, my display button's not working. This is currently what I'm seeing. What's up, Stanky? What's up, Mel? Like, Netflix is literally crashing right now.
Is the Stranger Things?
It still just says 8 episodes.
Keep refreshing.
So, I don't know. I don't think so. Thank you for 49 months. Holy.
I have to admit, I haven't watched the final season yet.
Yeah, right now it just has the 8 episodes like it's been having. Maybe there's nothing. We'll check back. Worst writers in history. It's insane, all of the stuff that like are just plot holes if there's not another episode. I want to be careful, and chat, please be careful with what you say, because there are at least 2 people in chat that I know of who have not seen anything yet, so I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. I fear they might have, Dev, yeah. I liked it. I liked the season. There's just some things that I won't mention because I again, spoilers. I won't mention anything, but there's just like things that have made all of the Stranger Things community, if you will, find all these clues and hints and things that lead them to believe there would be another episode tonight. But don't know. What's up, Romaine? Welcome in. Thank you.
What if it just
What?
What if it just doesn't work?
I mean, maybe there will be something and it's just not right now. Who knows? Who knows? Chunk.
Where are you?
All right, if this does not work, I'm gonna just work on adjusting the strat on getting this the Astora's sword instead of doing the strat. All right, let me check again because my son's right here and also anxiously waiting and hoping. There's not, I can already, it's just not here. Just 8. Give me 1 second. Oh well, I don't know. This jerk. Whoa, there was a hype train? Y'all started a hype train? Sheesh, thank you so much for the hype train. Bro, and I get fucking hit again. I hate this game, dude. I hate it. Gargoyle's actually hardest boss in the game. What's up, Nova? Welcome in. Thank you for the 40 stream streak. Holy shit. Oh, my game crashed, bro. We gotta practice the freaking gargoyles, dude. Why is the game crashing? Stop doing this, please. Oh my god, now I opened the wrong game. Lupo, don't get too excited. I'm not playing Risk Rain. I know you saw a notification pop up. Cord's playing Risk of Rain. No. No, Cord's not. Okay, so something's wrong with my save state on Gargoyles. I guess. Okay, well then I guess that means we delete that save state. And we have to play through again to get there. To make a new one at least one more time. I was just going to practice them a couple times and see if I could figure out some sort of consistency. I could also throw a bomb. Crying about conformity gate. I know. Me too. But there was a way to go Oh, here. Okay, I really need to stop messing with the colors. I could just get runs done better if I didn't worry about picking some color for my character to be. All right, I gotta remember when we get to gargoyles, make a save state here. Maybe we'll get one that's not bugged. And if I can't get this figured out with the battle axe consistently, because like there's no fucking way I'm getting stuck on gargoyles. I can get past them. I'll change the strat to something I'm more comfortable with. This strat is fine. What you do is you go in, cut off the tail, and then you stun lock the first guy basically, because every 2 hits he gets stunned. And then you 2-shot the last gargoyle once the first one's dead. And you kill the first one before the second one even aggroes you. But if I'm not able to get the tail cut, which throws off the timing of everything, and then I'm getting hits on me because of that, then I'll just change the strat. Like, I'm not getting stuck on this boss. That's not happening. The other part of like doing it this way versus the other way that I've done before is the other way. I have to put 3 points into faith to use the sword that I like. Like the other strat requires a sword that needs 14 faith, and I will only have 11. So that's like the benefit of doing it this way, is I'm just using the stats that I'm going to use all game, and I'm not wasting any points of stats. If I do it the other way, I'm more comfortable with that way for the gargoyles. And Quelaag for that matter. But I have to spend 3 points of stats that would otherwise be useful somewhere else. So sword is right there in front of the dragon. You don't pick it up because it wakes up the dragon. If you do it wrong, and since I'm not using it anyways, there's no point in even trying to get it. But we'll see. Maybe we will start using it. It's Selly? No, I do not know that person. Why do you ask? Do you know who that is? Is that like a buddy of yours or something? That lightning was close. Streams DVD only? Okay. But just because I don't know him doesn't mean that people in the like DVD community don't. I check him out sometime and see if I know anyone in the chat. Also, like if they're in your guild and they're cool, and hell, I'll hang out. I like meeting new people. I was just gonna say, this guy has not dropped the Black Knight Halberd in probably a week. I don't use it, it doesn't matter, but like, it's just something I had noticed. Like I always notice if I get it or not. Because in my previous run, I did want it. I ended up getting the run without getting it because I got tired of resetting. And I just went in a run that I didn't get it and ended up being the run, but it's so good. I wanted it specifically in my last run for the centipede because the attack animation is just so much better than the crystal halberd. The crystal halberd, you like poke straight forward. Centipede demon is very tall with very skinny legs, so poking forward was you would miss. You would. There was definitely whiffs happening sometimes. But the Black Knight halberd, he does like a swipe down, like top to bottom, so it hits those tall enemies. But my backup was if I didn't get the Black Knight halberd, I would get the giant blacksmith's hammer, which also attacks like high up. It's not like a swipe downwards or anything, but and that's what I ended up killing him with and getting that run.
Don't get yourself.
But at the end of the day, any stats that I'm using this early in the game, I'm only spending, I don't even remember how much, like 2,000 maybe souls. That's it. So like, I don't know, maybe it's just worth it to get that sword. Something I'm comfortable with. Bro, how did that get fucked up? Did I not hit him with the second arrow? And there is some extra souls I could even pick up to kind of compensate a little bit if I'm spending extra souls. Like those right there. Could have to pick those up. There's some more souls at the beginning, kind of like in the Hydra area, that I could pick up if I really needed to. Okay. Made a new save state. And then I just don't roll. I gotta use the restroom. I am gonna practice these guys though. But I'll be right back. Just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Fingers crossed that save state's not broken. Nice. Bro, I hate him. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck him. I can't hit the tail. I whiff every time. Let's do something else. I don't remember the lineup. I think it's this, actually. I don't like this because I don't have the stamina for all the attacks I gotta do. Okay, let's instead get the sword. The good thing with the sword is it does that top-down attack. Undertaker's a lot of fun. The problem that I have with her is I feel like her damage output is a little lower. And I think that that's because she has an ult that she can use so many times, so her damage is going to be lower. Which is fine. She's a lot of fun to play. I love her, but that's why I've been playing more Raider and Iron Eye.
Regrettably, there is
You know, there is another strat, a third strat that I could potentially try. I'm not a fan of it particularly. Mostly though just because of the routing to get it, but there is another halberd. It's not the crystal halberd, but there is a halberd you can get. And I could do that and like running attack. I don't know. I'm very comfortable with the halberd because it's what I use in the run for the most part. And that route and that weapon would more or less be the same as using the battle axe. There wouldn't be any extra souls spent, but I'm gonna try this. Getting the sword again. Which might add like a couple minutes to the run. And also, well, I guess because of the, I'll pick up some extra souls to compensate, I guess, a little bit. But doing this also means that I have to use the sword against Quelaag. Holy, what are you doing, buddy? Almost jumped on me. damn it. Bro, why am I so bad tonight at this game? Oops, I'm at hit new game. Let me try one thing since I'm here anyways. Try an R2 instead of R1. I am just so bad. I'm just so bad at this game, dude. Oh, I didn't mean to continue. All right, we're no longer throwing. We're locked in.
Regrettably, but well,
Might do some night rain tonight, maybe. Depending if I get a run going or not. Ooh, something I did want to mention though. I obviously don't stream every day. I got 3 days a week. And then even then, sometimes I'm not playing this on stream. So what I'm thinking of doing is, even on the nights that I'm not streaming, is just starting up the YouTube stream, like no mic, no cam, no anything, just gonna do a run of Dark Souls on the YouTube stream only, just so it's recorded in case I get the run. But that way I'm still like working on the run and not taking multiple days off between runs or whatever. It's on the new map, yeah. What do you have to do? I don't remember if I did all of hers or not. I definitely haven't done Scholar though. Oh, right, find the Scholar. I did do that one. I don't remember where he's at, but I did do that one. What's up, Saint? Thank you for the 3-stream streak. Streaking. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little frustrated with myself because I'm not able to get past the gargoyles, apparently with the battle axe. I'm blaming the battle axe because I don't like that weapon. So working on adjusting the strat a bit to something a little more something I'm a little more comfortable with, using a different weapon. But with using a different weapon comes, you know, some different upgrades, a little bit different routing. So I'm kind of just putting that together right now to see if it's viable in this run specifically. Ooh wee, that was close. Elden Ring. I'd love to start that up again, Abby, or I don't remember where we're at or even how far into it we are. I'm gonna run over here and pick up these souls really quick. What up? I'll check at 8 in 7 minutes. Because if anything is gonna happen tonight, it's gonna be on the hour at some point, so. Anyways, I don't remember where we're at or how far into it we are, but I'd be down to pick it up again. I've been on a little Elden Ring kick lately, so I'd be down to play for sure. Or we could restart and do a new run or whatever. I, though, probably won't stream it because I want to focus most of my stream time towards, like, trying to get this run at this point. But if you wanted to schedule some streams and we could maybe schedule some time, I would totally be down for that. Game nearly gave me a heart attack. I didn't like 7 at all. It mostly for me was like the inventory bullshit. I just hate the inventory.
Well,
All right, so since we're doing this now, I just need to upgrade this with the Twinkling Titanite we picked up, but that takes 4,000 souls. So not only did we spend 3 levels on Faith, but we also spent 4,000 on upgrades. That's a little tough.
don't get yourself neither.
No, I think 9 is a new I mean we don't know, right? 9's not out, but I believe that 9 is like a new story. Yeah, Leon's in it, but I don't really know much past that. That was just me whiffing. When they revealed Leon in like the trailer and the Game Awards, that was so fucking cool. So I'm also going to pick up these extra souls. I want to pick up as much extra as I can. And then when I actually go to level again, I will check if we're like positive or negative on the souls we have. So I'm not sure where we're actually going to be. They started up their Elden Ring run as a duo run. It's been fun to watch and makes me want to play again. I'm absolutely down to play. I don't want to do our duo run on stream just because I want to focus stream on working on this hitless run, which apparently needs a lot of work because I'm fucking terrible. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is just see if I can run in and see how this strat works. This might be really bad. Like, that's so good. That's so easy. Okay, we gotta keep this run going since it's alive and well, you know? This weapon makes so much of a difference to me. It's so good. I knew I didn't like the battle axe. I think I have the same excuse me. The same souls too. Oops. Oh, you should absolutely play it, Abby. I love this game. Obviously, if you didn't know, I really like this game. Okay, so normally here I would get 20 or 21 strength, which I can do. So we're literally on par with... I think I just do this then. I was worried about being behind in souls.
Well, what have...
Because of 3 levels plus 4,000 to upgrade the weapon. The only thing is, like, and I said this to like Memphis and anyone who has played Elden Ring before this, is like, Elden Ring is the 7th game in their series of like Souls-like games, right? So keep that in mind, because Dark Souls is their first, well, I guess technically 2nd game. So it is not the same. It is very janky. There are things you cannot do that you are used to doing in Elden Ring. Oh, I already did this. I don't want your expectations to be that it's going to feel like Elden Ring. So I think I'm a little behind in Souls because I usually can get to level 21 and then also come and buy that. But I'm very, very close in the amount of souls we have. So I think we're good. Like, I think the biggest shock to people who play Elden Ring and then come to this is you very much cannot lock on target in this game and fight. Like, you can lock on, but it's literal ass. It's straight out of an asshole. You can't do it. You will get hit and die, and terrible things will happen if you're locking on in battle. And in Elden Ring, it's very easy to lock on and stay locked on, and it's like not a problem at all. That's probably like one of the hardest things. That, Abby, is actually one of the best things about Dark Souls, is you can't really get lost in Dark Souls. Not the way that you're thinking, I don't think, anyways. The world in Dark Souls is probably one of the best worlds in any like kind of open world game. Everything kind of connects to each other, and you can't really get anywhere that's going to cause too much of a problem before you're supposed to be there. Elden Ring is a very unique game. It's huge. The world is insanely huge. You know this, right? So you're not going to have that problem in this game. Dark Souls 2 may be a little bit more than this game, and Dark Souls 3 is kind of similar to Dark Souls 1. Not really much of an issue with that. It's like, it's kind of a linear experience without really telling you it's linear, if that makes sense. And you do have options of where to go. It's not 100% linear. All right, we're gonna make a new save state here as well. What is she doing? Yeah, I got hit there. I got hit again. I'm literally playing like an idiot. You know what? I'm gonna blame it on being tired. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do the third one. I gotta relearn these fights with this weapon. I haven't used it. See how aggressive or not I can be. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, is her jumping. So I just get out of there. All right, let me reset one more time. Let me fix these save states too really quick. So this is gargoyles with a sword. And then this is Quelaag with the sword. There's nothing. Nothing. Okay. Back to a real run. A real run until it's not anyways, you know what I mean? Not a huge fan of games that don't give me direction. Tell me what to do, please. I'm so lost. My alert didn't play, which means it may possibly play in the most random time and just scare me. But so I would say that, like, I don't know. I feel like Dark Souls, there's definitely some times that you might not know where to go necessarily. And pretty much every single time someone is in one of those situations, they just need to go somewhere that you can get to from Firelink Shrine. And if you've watched me do this run, I've gone in all of those directions except one, and the one that I haven't gone is the most obvious way to go that most people will go first, so that's always my suggestion, or like my question, like, where have you gone from Firelink? You know, and then they start looking around and they see the other path that they maybe didn't see previously. Yeah, I suppose remembering where you've gone, and then like you go there and you die, and then you try something else, and then you come back, and then you can't actually remember which way you went and killed which boss or whatever. So I get that too. That is true. You might have that issue. That is definitely a possibility. Like, what do you mean you can't remember what you did last time you played? I beat this game in one sitting. freaking touch grass. Talking to myself, by the way. But yeah, I get that for sure. Throw points in random stats, yeah. You can't really go wrong in this game. You just go dex or strength. Like, unless you're doing sorcery, then you go int, and that's pretty much it. Like, Elden Ring has all kinds of stats, all kinds of builds, all kinds of weapons. Literally, you can make any stat do really good. And this game doesn't really have that. Like, you're pretty much just going strength and dex, or dex and strength, whichever way you want to put it, right? Or you're just going intelligence. And you're doing sorcery. Now, you can also do faith build and do like miracles or whatever. But you're never gonna just like decide to do that without having played through before and like going back through it and wanting to do that. Because those spells, like, you don't even get any early enough that you'll be like, oh, I want to use this and try this. Like, you're just not going to. So you literally have 3 options, and 2 of those options are almost the same option anyways, because you're going to go strength and dex, or dex and strength, like, together. Elden Ring, there's like 10 stats, and you can literally max out each stat and then do good with certain weapons for that build. And like, there's just a million of options in Elden Ring. Yeah, bonk weapons are superior in Elden Ring for sure. They are also my favorite. But even just talking bonk weapons, for example, like you can go full strength, you can go full int, you can go full faith, and that's just 3 stats, and you could do all of those and still go big bonk. And then another thing about Dark Souls is your cap, for the most part, like your stats cap, is 40. So you're either going to go 40 strength first and then go dex, or you're going to go 40 dex first and then go strength. And you can kind of just, and you can level them both up too at the same time. And which one you put points in as a priority is kind of just like, which weapon did you end up liking and using? But they're more or less the same build. Like, you get so many souls in this game that you can make any of these builds work, because like in this run right here that I'm doing right now, all bosses plus DLC, I go strength, dex, and then full int after that. And I use a strength weapon at the beginning. I use a dex weapon after that, and then I use an int weapon at the end. And there's enough souls that it's like not an issue for me to switch my build in the middle of the run. And part of that is just because there's not that many builds to do in this game anyways, so. Chunk!
Don't get yourself.
Tried to backstab him. That could have been bad. Uh-oh. Bro, what is happening? There we go. Why are my sounds not working?
Well, what?
All right, I got ads running, and I gotta run to the restroom anyways, and I'm gonna fix my sound notifications or whatever, my sound alerts when I get back. I'll be right back in just a moment. I'm back. Let me see if I can fix my sound alerts though really quick. One sec, y'all. Okay, there they go. Died on day one. Yikes, that's rough. Why are there 0 save spots in RE8? I don't quite remember if I ran into like save spot issues in RE8 or not. But I feel like it wasn't any different than the other games, so you just got to find the rooms. Was what happened? Did someone like quit out or try and do a boss that you couldn't do too early? Like someone tried to do Bell Bearing Hunter or something. I feel like that's a run killer when someone on the team is too cocky and they want to do the bell bearing hunter. Where he hit main day one boss. I think they thought they picked me up, but they didn't. So he died and went to level 5 and then proceeded to get one shot by the main boss. Then they went down. Who was your boss, by the way? Just curious. But yeah, that sucks. I was in a run yesterday where we got to level 4 before the boss. That was really fun. That was cool. I left that game. I was the one that started the leave train on that one. Oh, the demons. The twin demons. I did see that keyboard, yeah. Stream Deck built into it. I like my number pad, but I don't know. I might be willing to give up on the number pad for something like that. That would be really cool. Imagine forgetting to put on the ring, dude. Yeah, that keyboard looks sick. Don't push me. Oh shit, that's not what I thought she was doing. I gotta get out of here though. Fuck off. All right, I'm done with this tonight, dude. I can't. I'm too tired. I'm getting hit to shit because I'm not paying attention to the attack she's doing. It's frustrating, dude. It is what it is, though. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. %, but honestly, I would sacrifice desk space, have my keyboard and Stream Deck together. Yeah, I might have to seriously look into that keyboard because I'm very interested. And also, I've been thinking about getting a new one anyways because my keyboard has died a few times. Where it, like, I can fix it by unplugging and plugging it back in, but it'll just randomly like not work sometimes when I get on for the first time of the day. And it didn't used to do that. It just started doing that. Like, I mean, when I say just, I'm talking like a few months ago, like sometime last year, it started doing that. Oh boy, what do we want to do? I kind of just like am so tired that I don't want to get involved in like anything particularly. I think I might just raid out, to be honest. I'll be back on Friday. I'm gonna do Dark Souls again Friday, I believe, unless I have a tournament for DBD on Saturday. So if the team is like able to get together and practice, then we might do that. But if that's not what we're doing, I'm gonna be back on Dark Souls on Friday. I'm gonna try and come in with a fresh mind, and I'll probably still be tired because it's during the week. But I don't know. I'm just struggling to get back on track, I suppose, right now with the work schedule and being tired and trying to do the run. So I'm gonna work on it. I apologize for ending a little bit early, but I guess some rest I will. And thank y'all for hanging out today. But yeah, I'm gonna chill and I don't know. We're just gonna chill. Maybe actually go to bed at a decent time. I went to bed at 2 o'clock last night, so I got 4 hours of sleep, and I think I also did the same thing the night before. So the past 2 days, I've got a total of 8 hours, as opposed to like 8 hours on one night. But that's the plan for Friday. Saturday, I will not be streaming. I might go live on YouTube during our games just to have the VOD of our tournament games recorded. But whatever I do, I will let y'all know in the Discord. So there's the link. If you're not in there and would like to be, if you want those notifications. We also have, you know, chatting about movies and stuff going on in there too. So if you're just wanting to hang out and chat about some stuff, then you're welcome to join. Please join. But we're gonna send a raid over to our good friend Bumpy. We raided them in a little bit. They're playing some Binding of Isaac. They're cracked at the game, by the way. I'm pretty sure they've 100% of this game like 6 times. I don't know if that's true, but anyways. Y'all have a good time with Bumpy. Thank you again for hanging out, and I'll see you back here on Friday. Y'all have a good rest of your week and a good night.